Oof. Oof. Early
Then
morning.
the next time you insist that we sleep on the ground, I am going to run off from you. I hardly slept at all, Raven.
Well, why was
I
that?
Because people are supposed to sleep in beds, not on the ground. I We just left that one building. It had two beds in there, I think. We could have at least took one of the mattresses. But no, you insist on climbing across the Appalachia and say, "Oh, yes, let's sleep under the stars." I read about sleeping under the stars in the books in the library at school.
The two shelves?
The two shelves, exactly. And they made it sound so romantic.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was spitting out bugs. Or at least I think they were bugs.
You hope they were
I,
bugs?
I hope they were bugs. So, we need to find a different way of sleeping. Or I'm just going to run back to Vault 76.
Well, I believe we have some options there, but I could be wrong. I think we might find some more information as we go along.
Maybe the Wayward has a room available, and I can go sleep in that room. Do you think that they'd give it to me for free?
Hmm. I don't think there's going to be very much for free in this world, but we can find out. It won't hurt to ask. Now, the better question is, which way do we go? Conveniently located at the corner of Route 86 and Route 88. All kinds are welcome. Let's go that way.
Oh, where's Route? Where's Route 86 and Route 88? Let me pull up my. Um.
We're on Route 88.
Oh, okay. All right, I will follow you.
Oh, what is this? Hello? Uh, he doesn't look friendly. Get your gun out. Get your gun out.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll see
Um,
what I can do. Oh, don't
stay
step in
back.
my way. Oh, vets, come on, vets.
Ooh,
Ah, there we go. I
well
have to
done.
remember that when I get tired, I can't use vats.
What?
When I get
You get
tired, I
tired?
can't I can't use vats.
Is that a you personally can't use it, or do you have a different firmware than I do?
I don't know. Like I look down at my Pip Boy, it says AP, and there's nothing there because I'm tired, obviously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a. You're too exhausted to. It's okay. It's okay.
But I'm
Over
so
time, that can
used
build
to
up.
I'm so used to using vats that even when I'm tired, I try to use that.
Um,
What's
hold
this?
still. Hold still. Do you see that to the right of the road?
Yeah, vats. It's coming up as a hostile thing for me. Is it coming up
Yeah,
hostile for you?
but it looks like a deer, doesn't it? The heck is this? Where are you? Oh, there you are. I'm gonna. Okay, it's running away. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, let's just let it go. It's
Um,
just It's just, being its own animal self, I guess. It had two heads. I have this overwhelming urge to pick up this beer bottle and put it in my backpack.
Then pick up the beer bottle and put it in your backpack.
But what am I supposed to do with it? We
I
don't
don't
even
know.
have a home.
Yet. Is this robot cowl patterned and
Name is Bessie. Moo.
Comforting moo.
apparently moo?
How do you milk it?
I'm not asking questions.
Ask no questions, tell no lies.
Exactly.
Okay. You let me know when you're ready to go in.
No, I'm gonna follow you. Go right ahead.
Okay. You think they're all right in there? Do you think they're friendly?
I know we're not gonna find out until we go in.
Should I have my gun out just in case?
No, I tend not to walk into someone's home with my gun out. I just common courtesy, especially because this is appearing like a business, like an establishment, a restaurant, a tavern. I'm not certain 100% what it is.
Well,
It might be all the above.
It says next door that it's a motel, so maybe this is just like an inn or something, and this is like the restaurant portion.
Maybe.
All right. I'm gonna enter in. Are you ready?
I'm waiting on you. Go.
I don't see you trying to get your axe out just in case. I know I don't feel very safe here. All right, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. I'm gonna turn my light out. It's a little bright.
Oh, that's true.
Uh-oh.
Sweetheart, I
What are they
think
talking
you
about?
must be sick, because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction.
Uh-oh.
Look around. You think I'm having my people piece this place together out of mobile homes
I
because I'm
told
thrifty?
you to take out your weapon.
Do I look like I know where this treasure is?
Shut up! You got 10 seconds to tell me where Crane is. 10,
Don't do this,
9,
son.
8,
I'm gonna hide.
7,
Suit
6,
yourself.
5,
You busy, dog?
4, 3, 2.
Um,
What? Mort?
Thank you, Mort.
Of course, Duchess.
Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
You just... What happened?
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
I'm looking for the overseer of Vault 76. Have you seen her?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
And you'll give me the overseer's tape in exchange for what exactly?
Just agreeing to lend us a hand in a little diplomatic intervention. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. but I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
And you promise you'll give me the overseer's tape if I help you with this gang, right? You promise.
Sure will. Throw some caps your way, too.
Caps. How much are you paying?
50 caps if you can get the job done.
Raven?
Yeah, I don't know what 50 caps can get us, but I'm not going to turn it away either.
Okay, I'll
That's
help
what
you.
I was hoping. So, the details. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Oh, Salisbury steak? That's always got people running in the vault.
Not sure I've got enough on hand, unfortunately. No. We're gonna draw them in by making them think you're Crane. Just
What?
give me 1 second. Okay.
Apparently she's doing something? Building
I
something?
just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte.
She seems to be
Not
building
half
something.
bad. So what I have chicken
Couldn't tell.
scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Sure, I know how to build structures from schematics.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Yeah, let's do
Hot
this.
dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably
Just
worth
across the
looking
way,
into
okay.
if you think you could use a refresher.
Okay.
I don't
Did
know
you-
about that guy at the end of the thing.
It's you don't that Mordecai guy that was over there?
Yeah, I don't really know about him. Did you want to maybe go have a talk with him?
I mean, we can't. I'll walk with you if you're going. I don't have any to chat with him right this second.
So you'll be my bodyguard just in case, because he did.
I'll keep an eye over you. I'll keep an eye over you. Yeah.
You don't mind taking that hatchet and putting it in his skull, right? If things.
I didn't mind putting it in that guy's skull. He just was able to dodge it.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to talk to him. You happen to have a dead body on the floor? You might want to do something with that. not good customer service.
Yeah, because she didn't notice killing the guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to him now. He looks kind of weird, but I'm gonna talk to him.
Glad to hear Vault Tech actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you?
You killed that
I
man.
did, and your eyes still work in case that's the reason you're bringing up the obvious. Look, the world's hard now. Better you learn that lesson real fast.
Can I ask what happened to you?
Allergies. Learned the hard way. I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now, you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and it quiet.
True.
Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind, and it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls, not the most flattering name, but still beats being vaporized.
That's true. Being alive is pretty... Being alive is pretty good. So what's your job here?
Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink. It doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Of course, sitting around looking like hamburger ain't all I do. Plans work out, I'll have all the drinking money I could ever need. But that ain't what you came here to talk about. Was there something else?
Can you teach me about using my camp?
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that?
Listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See,
How so?
the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Raven,
Yeah.
do you think we should listen to these tapes?
It won't hurt us.
Okay.
We got the actual training that he probably stole this from. But then again, that propaganda may not be accurate. He may have some tips that Vault Tech wasn't willing to admit.
Sure, we'll listen to them.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Didn't have anything at the moment.
Some other time then.
I'll be back, Mort. I'm gonna step outside. I will listen to the tapes out there, and then I'll come back and let you know. Duchess, is that her name? Yes, Duchess has asked me to do something for her. It might take a moment. I'll be back as soon as I possibly can.
That cow is just too loud. Holy
think
cow.
he's cute. Holy cow. I heard what you did there.
Ah.
I think he's cute.
So real quick, you remember that desiccated corpse we found up the hill just before we found that shrine to the Mothman thing? You know what I'm talking about?
The one with all the bugs
Yes.
and the camp.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I think I found its skin upstairs near Duchess's bedroom.
What were you doing up in Duchess's bedroom?
Looking around. You were originally wanting a place to sleep, right? Well, I was looking to see where the rooms were. There weren't any.
It clearly says motel.
Well, okay, go in there and tell me that there's spare rooms. You go find the spare rooms that you're supposed to be able to rent. I didn't find any. So yeah, did we want to listen to the Mort guy's
Oh, so
stuff?
he gave you tapes too?
Yeah. Yeah.
He seemed a little eager, didn't he?
I think that this might be a pipe dream of his.
Well,
But you know what? Having an ally like that, it probably isn't a bad thing. Someone who's able to go into the parts of with radiation that bad and survive. I'm gonna make that man happy. See if we can't do some favors for him.
well, did you want to pull up your tape and listen to it?
I'm looking. See, would it be under? It's under items, I think, isn't it? Or
Yeah, I got it under hollow.
oh, okay,
An
hollow. So we're gonna listen to these together, or
Yeah, we might as well.
okay, let's go ahead and do that.
All right, I'm pressing play now.
Son of a... What tiny fisted rat built this... Oh, wait a second. They think it's on. It's... Hello? Hello. This is Mort McCoy. And welcome to the first of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today we're talking about your camp. Now, former Vault resident or someone who killed a Vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp. When plunking down your camp, C-A-M-P, that's an acronym, for the first time, remember to... Crap. Where'd that note... here we go. Remember to take the lay of the land. Consider the grade of the terrain, general defensibility, and proximity to your surroundings. Could that clipped edge be used to protect your flank? You bet your chops it could. Once you found the perfect spot, it's time to move on to the best part of working with your camp. Construction! Construction can be an intricate process, so a steady hand and an eye for detainment, details, damn I had to get that one wrong, an eye for details are a must. You should take a moment to familiarize yourself with the camp's patented intuitive construction interface. But don't worry, we'll cover construction in gory detail in the next of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. So long. Bet your chops. Come on, Mort. What was that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, did you finish tape 1 yet?
I have, which, I mean, you look like was there a visual component? I backed out and was able to...
No, it just helps me stay focused.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start on tape 2. First, tape 1, yeah, I'm going to keep my opinion regarded on that one.
He's doing his best. Okay,
Starting on tape 2?
Yep, now.
Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back to Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today, in this second tape, we are talking construction. Now, the first step of construction is... Wait, what? Is that soda? Soda's red, right? Wait, oh. Electing. First, electing what you're going to build. Once you've made that election, it's just 3 easy questions to construction success. 1. Is the location I've selected going to work for an object of the size and shape I'm building? 2. Have I read the schematics thoroughly? And 3. Do I have all the required materials too? Who the hell bled on my notes? Saul! If I find that was you, you're gonna bleed on... Whatever. Just finish, Mort. Short on materials? Loot the local junkyard, mills, and warehouses for parts. Missing a critical schematic? Your local vendors might have just what you're looking for. And on that note, this has been Headmaster Mort's EduTapes. See you again soon. Solomon, so help me, this better be Jen. Where are you hiding?
Yeah.
He had me at loot. This is perfect.
Peak comedy. Are we ready for number 3?
Yes, go.
Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster Mort's final tape in the camp series, Powering Your Camp. After listening to the second tape, you should already be well trained enough to build a generator. If you haven't yet done so, I'll wait. Screw it. Alright, I'll assume you nailed it. Now, generators are the heart of your camp power system. Once your generator is built, all you need to do is connect it to the object that needs power with a wire. Though, be aware, your wire will need a clear, unobstructed path to establish and maintain a direct connection. Some objects, however, like simple light bulbs, do not require a direct connection. All you need to do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Holotapes. Please check back with Headmaster Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more about his other exciting courses, including Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks again for listening. Ha! Nailed it.
Mutations.
I mean, we've seen creatures with 2 heads, and they makes sense. I'm gonna visit this.
Where did you go?
I went over to this little camp area. Yeah, you should be able to see me.
Oh.
Grab all my junk.
Oh, this is the place that Duchess was talking about with the overseer?
Yep.
Oh, is this the camp that she wants me to stay at?
I don't know if she wants you to stay here.
I wasn't really trying to sleep on the ground again. At least there's a sleeping bag this time, but I wasn't trying to sleep on the ground. Duchess gave me the schematics to build some sort of sign.
Uh-huh.
But I guess we have to lay down the camp first?
It seems to make sense.
Can you turn around, please?
Sorry, I was in the middle of...
Turn away from me. Turn away from me. Away. 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 There you go. There you go. Stay right there. Stay right there.
What are you doing back there?
Nothing. Nothing. Okay, go ahead. You're fine.
Uh-huh. So which way you want to go to set up this trap? North or south? I think we should probably be along the road, because, I mean, this is the road that heads out to 76, right?
Yes. We don't necessarily want it near the Wayward. We don't. Do we want them to know that we're working with Duchess?
They're going to find out fairly quickly when we're done, but no, I don't think that we necessarily need to. I think we can go off the way. It's just a question of which direction.
How about we try to set up camp near where the that one home with the other vault overseer?
Oh, the one way back. Yeah, we can go that way.
I'm really trying not to just take stuff. I feel like since leaving the vault, maybe I need to change.
Maybe. So here's one of the houses. You want to see if we can
If we
possibly...
if we can live here?
Wow, was that you?
No, that was not me.
Oh.
Oh.
Someone.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, what? Scorched.
Wixon Homestead.
Okay. Where's?
Tell me where he's firing. Tell me when you see him.
Oh, he's right behind me.
I see him.
Oh, okay, got him.
Whew.
I'm kind of thinking maybe we not move around here.
Why not? We just cleaned it out. I understand. Whoa. We got more. Off the road. Coming to you.
Oh my goodness, and you want to live here?
It's a nice neighborhood.
Nice if you like riffraff.
But you know what? This looks like the perfect place to set our trap. Let's check up here. See if this
Yes.
this room is... Go ahead.
It's exactly the perfect trap. We could use those
Incoming.
another bit? Another?
What? He's running away from me? I didn't realize I was that scary. He just walked into the barn.
There's...
Oh, that is going to shoot me now. Okay.
Oh. Legendary cultist high priest.
What?
You should never have set foot in the Holy Land. I will not falter.
Ugh. Could really use some,
Not good enough. The light is eternal.
There we go.
Okay. Whew. There we go. Whew. Well, now that we've had lunch over their corpses, although they look like they were already corpses before we met them. Did you find a cultist high priest pack?
Yes.
Got some mentats, some Mothman eggs, some psycho, and some Rataway.
Do you think I need to set up a camp too?
No, I think we only need the one. I think. I'm going to drop mine down here over in the field. Because this is the first place that it will go. And then... see, I think you need to... Actually, you might have to. Yeah, you might have to set yours up.
It's still coming up as red for me, so let's
Let's go back this way a little bit.
Here we go.
Okay.
Thank you. I placed down my camp.
Awesome.
You taught me how to do that. Well, you and Mort.
I'll say.
So I guess I need to place down this crane.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
It says I need to go somewhere to play my tape. It seems
Oh.
somewhere a little bit southwest. I think it might be that place. Oh, I think it might be that place on top of the hill. Maybe. Oh no.
Well, then let me come over here and build my sign, because yeah, we probably have to put both of them in together. So let me build, and then there we go. Okay, it finally caught up with me. And what I just built? No. No, nothing against the LGBTQ flag. Yeah, just not what I intended to build right there. Let's see. What is the Q buildable?
I like your flag.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. It wants us. Let me check the map. I believe it's going to be right up this hill, isn't it? Yep. Load the broadcast tape into a radio tower. Shall we begin heading up there?
Yes.
Whoa! Ow!
What? Who are
The cultists? Ah!
I will not
enter. Yeah! Hey,
We are the
yeah!
pitchfork team.
That's... Whoa. Okay, where's the... Are there any left? Oh, whoa. All up in my face. Okay, and you're going down. Eat this. Take it. Oh.
Did you get
Yeah. I got him.
Okay. Now, it's okay to take stuff off of the cultist, right?
Yeah.
That's not hoarding, right?
Oh, no, it's still hoarding. It's just acceptable hoarding.
Accepted.
And here was where their... I guess one of their other shrines. And they had one of those deers underneath of it, and human bodies. Okay.
Ugh. You want to take a picture? Or let's wait till the daytime and we'll take a picture together here.
Do you really want to stay here that long, or you want to go ahead and head on up the hill?
No. We'll head up the hill. We can come back.
Okay.
Point of interest.
Points of interest.
It's sort of like saying, we have conquered the Mothman cultist, and we must take a picture to celebrate our victory.
That just sounds like a memento, which sounds really creepy.
What's creepy about it?
I mean, isn't that what, like, serial killers do? They kill someone and then keep a memento of the kill. They're celebrating the kill. Reliving
Serial
it.
Killers. What's a serial killer?
Well, you see, they get a bowl out of the cupboard.
Uh-huh.
Then they get some oats with some milk. And they mix the two together and they eat it on... No, not that type of cereal. Like, person who does it consistently.
What?
Yeah.
I thought cereal had oats in the milk. You were right on that first one.
Different type of cereal.
I do believe that you tried to forge new paths.
Nothing wrong with that. Hold on. Getting another one.
There we go. It came from this house?
Yeah.
Oh, a raider. That was a person.
Person who was shooting at me, yeah.
They might have had a family. Do you think anybody lives here?
I'm wondering or thinking about living here myself. And no, I don't see anybody. It seems quite abandoned.
It looks kind of sturdy.
Uh-huh.
Maybe after we get done with what
This would,
Duchess
yeah.
wants, we can possibly move our camp up here.
That's my thought. Mm-hmm. Definitely a city dweller.
City dweller. No, I'm more of an underground girl. Oh, should I crouch?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, there's a place
See 'em?
that this is the place that the Pip, that the Pip Boy is showing me that we're supposed to put our broadcast tape in.
And there's a scorched slowly approaching. You may want to stay on this side. He's on that side of the vehicle.
I brought out my gun, okay?
Good call, because he's walking your way.
Oh. Oh. You said there was one.
I just saw the second.
Oh, don't step in the way.
Whoa! At the door. At the door. Two of them. Backing up. I'm backing up.
I'm just popping my gun.
There's a third.
Popping my gun. Popping my gun. I don't know where I'm aiming. Popping my gun.
Oh. Right around the backside. Backside's clear. Taking back entrance. Hey. Here's they're all down. Inside's clear.
Do you think it's okay for me to put my gun away now?
Yeah, I'm putting my pitchfork away.
Okay. Can we call each other the Pitchfork fam? Do you mind
We
being
could.
family with me, or would you just rather be friends?
Let's just figure this out for right now. So I need to load in the load Harlow tape, and we're going with the... We're not teaching people how to... Here we go. Broadcast tape. Activate transmitter connection.
Emergency management. Okay, tab back. What's this scorch detection communications? On, okay. It only gave you 2 options, emergency management and scorch detection communications.
If you notice, you're able to load in a holotape from your Pip-Boy by pressing R.
Okay.
Now you're going to see all of the holotapes you've collected thus far. You just need the one called broadcast.
We can't broadcast Mort's edutape?
I mean, we could, and I'm certain Mort would appreciate it, but not what we're doing here.
All right, I'll do the broadcast tape.
Sorry, I needed to freshen up a little bit.
Message uploaded.
Feeling a little scorched. That was some thirsty work.
Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane, Treasure Hunting, Incorporated, to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign to fortune. Broadcast complete.
I guess we should possibly go back to our camps.
I believe that's yeah. And you want to do yours first, or you want to do mine first? We'll work together to take them out.
'Cause we're the Pitchfork fam.
Sure. We'll go with Pitchfork fam.
Yay, you're my family.
Okay. Oh, what did I get myself into? Oh, we haven't looked in here yet.
I'm really glad that I get to do this adventure with you.
Why is that?
'Cause I've never been adventuring before. I've always been in the vault. It's like you're my guide.
You could say that.
Oh, what's that? Who's that?
Craig! You here?
Okay. Maybe put my gun away.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. You're not Crane. The hell's going on here?
Where's your gang? Tell me or I'll eat your eyeballs.
Whoa. I'm not with any gang. Crane has just been MIA for a while. I was hoping to check in with him. You know where he is?
Your guess is as good as mine. Last place he was spotted was this bar down the hill from Vault 76. The Wayward.
The Wayward, huh? It might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
Good luck to you too, good sir.
Incoming.
Where? Should I take out
Up
my gun?
the path. Yeah, you might. Might not.
Might not? Okay, I'll put my gun away. They've got...
You can talk them down.
Putting your name on a sign? What the hell were you thinking, Crane?
You Crane? This it? Thought you were some kind of big shot. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
I bet your name is... Davy? Davy, you said you were gonna help me kill this one, right?
Excuse me?
How does she know your name? You are working together.
What? No! Can't you see they're full of...
Attention.
Oh,
This is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm up to and including death if you remain in the area. This notice required by law. Hostile target identified.
Bring me Crane.
Lumberjack protection equals desirable wood product.
Raven,
Uh-huh.
what do you think we should do next?
I think we should go talk to Duchess.
You got your pitchfork?
I do. It was very fortuitous that that cultist happened to be wielding it. I enjoy it. Works well on animals, allegedly. But, yeah, I enjoy it. What's that in front of us? I can't see for the glare of the sun. That's a dog?
It says
Yep.
wild mongrel. Oh,
That's what my grandpappy used to call any mutt that came up to the property.
oh, poor pup. Poor pup.
That was a feral pup that would have just as easily... Oh, hello, incoming.
More feral ghouls. I'm gonna have to ask more. What's the difference between him and these feral ghouls?
I would assume the feralness.
But why is he not feral?
Right, and one down, and I could, yeah. There we go. Whew.
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to hit you with my bullets.
I appreciate you not hitting me with your bullets. Oh. What just hurt me?
Did you stub your toe? Did you trip or something?
That's what I was looking. I was in a process of walking, and
Maybe you don't know how to walk right?
you can walk in the front. I'm cool with that.
No, go right ahead.
Is you sure? You sure? I mean, I may not be doing it right. Sure you don't want to walk ahead?
I feel like you're my guide.
You feel like I'm your guide.
Yes.
You know I can lead from the back, right?
How am I supposed to follow if I'm the one leading?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of missed the vault.
No, you missed the community.
Well, in the vault, everything was right there.
You're really quiet for some reason. It might be these huge number of cows that are just over here mooing at me.
Well, why don't you come down?
I thought we were going in here to talk to Duchess, not to...
Can I have a moment, please?
I mean, I guess.
I really miss the vault. I really miss the vault.
What was so great about the vault that you miss it?
I feel like I had a sense of purpose in there.
Okay.
Like, when we were there, I was studying under Elizabeth in the commissary. She was teaching me how to become like a vendor, a seller of goods.
Traitor, yeah.
Yes, a traitor. That's what you guys called it up here, yes. And she was teaching me how to be a traitor, just like Duchess, you know. I guess Duchess is kind of a traitor, right?
Yeah.
But this place is so... I know you, but I don't know anybody else out here. And I guess... Is this what homesickness is?
Yeah. That is what it is. Because it isn't about the place. It's about the people. It's about the homestead and hearth, the community that you're a part of. It's who you interact with. It's how they interact with you. It's lending a hand and being lent a hand. And knowing that you can trust them and they can trust you. You may not always see eye to eye, but you know that who you can trust. We can't trust any of these people. Even Duchess, we can't trust her. Mordecai seems like a pretty nice fella, but
I mean, I know I just met you a couple of days ago, but I really feel like I can trust you.
unlike that guy.
The guy that just walked past here, yeah, he was kind of a weirdo.
No, it just doesn't say a word. Just keeps on
Yeah,
walking. You know, more power to him. More
look
power to him.
away. Look away.
Yep. Yep. But this is what homesickness is. This is what community is. And that's what you're striving for, but that's also been our objective. We built that community down there. So when we come back and we can build it here. And that's what we're doing. That's what this is all about.
And we're going to do it together, right?
Together with each other's.
I like that saying, together with each other's.
Together with each other's.
Okay, I think... Shall we go in and see Duchess now?
Yeah, let's go and talk to Duchess now.
I guess we should also say something to Mort about his, tapes.
I mean, we can. Don't feel obligated or nothing.
Well, you know, he did ask us, so... I feel like we owe it to him. Isn't that what community is supposed to do, is work with each other?
But that means that we're accepting him as part of our community. After you, madame.
I guess it wouldn't be advantageous to pull out my gun, right?
I mean, she's had one in her face many times today. I wouldn't suggest it, though. I'm not planning on it.
She seems a little tough, though, so... Hello, Duchess, my dear.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
I did. Sounds like they're headquartered at West Virginia Lumber Company.
Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? Wait, that is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, Duchess, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
Tell me about this
You'll find
family.
them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
True. Tell me about this scrapper.
Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
I'm sorry that you've dealt with that situation. All right, I think I've got everything I need.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
Okay. Let me go talk to Mort about his tapes.
While you do that, I'll have a separate conversation with Duchess. I'll meet you outside, okay?
That sounds wonderful.
The people near the lumber mill seemed on the up and up, but I'd still be on my guard. Being too friendly is how you end up dead. Now, what do you need?
I listened to your tapes.
Did you now? What did you think?
They were rough, but they got better as they went.
I mean, yeah, that's what I thought too. I figured I'd do a couple more batches. I mean, I'll have this thing down. Headmaster Mort will be a household name before you know it. Thanks for being honest. Now, was there something else I could do for you?
What's it like being a ghoul?
It's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are the same. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice.
Okay. All right, I'll see you later, Mort.
Some other time then.
Mort mentioned that there was the family, and then there was that scrapper at the county fair, the fairgrounds anyway.
Oh, yes. I also heard about
Had that conversation with him?
Yeah.
Should we put that on the back burner for now? Let's go ahead and set up our camp at that one house we were talking about. Does that sound like the good idea for you?
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
Hey, no enemies on the bridge this time.
Yeah, you took care of them.
I don't want to take all the credit, but yeah, I did kind of take care of them.
I mean, I helped.
You helped quite a bit.
I'm not very good with the aim. But
That will improve.
I suppose with experience, I can gain I can gain knowledge as to how to utilize it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is do I want to specialize in guns? And if I do want to specialize in guns,
I thought you were going to be a trader.
well, I'm learning something about being up on the above ground instead of underground.
Okay.
I'm learning that a girl needs to keep a gun just in case. You know?
I know what you mean. I don't think a guy would be remiss to not have his gun with him either.
Do you still have your gun?
Yeah.
Oh. So how did you learn how to use a pitchfork?
Well, pitchfork isn't too far off from a bow staff or a club. There's several different polearm type weapons that would be used for riot control.
So is riot control something you learned in your security class?
Yeah. There's always the possibility, though never the guarantee, that the vault might get a little hostile, that the inhabitants might become aggressive.
You remember when Jerry made the had that ice cream social and he forgot the ice cream? And everybody got so mad at him.
Not untrue, but a little more. Look, I don't want to take away your rosy glasses you have for Vault Tech and the Overseer and what we've lived with, what we grew up in. I don't want to take that away from you, so I'm not going to.
So you're saying we can have more ice cream socials? But with ice cream this time?
That was always an option.
I mean, we had the ice cream social. He had no ice cream. We ended up eating just Salisbury steak.
Yeah,
Salisbury steak does not taste like ice cream.
I'm fully aware.
So is this where we're going to set up?
This is where I was going to set up. You are correct. And I was going to place this right here.